rotation as well, saving the time from that engagement. That's a big thing, especially when you're fighting on these big mid and high ground layers. The more time you take, the more your fight expands, the more you get into risky positions, the more you can get into trouble. So Jae Young and his duo just playing that timing perfectly, and now have a nice perch to set up on Pookie. We'll see if they can find any angles when they're looking out up top.
Yeah, and just to your point, Shai, actually, now that you mention it, you know, ever since the introduction of the combat shotgun and the pump being vaulted, you know, I feel like engagements are lasting a little bit longer. You're not getting the one-shot pump shotgun to the face anymore and ending engagements really just like that. So, you know, an excellent point to bring up there, and just really recognizing that, you know, engagement time does matter, especially when you get into these late zones and having to rotate into the next. Trying to get your opponents taken out as quickly and as efficiently as possible is key.
Yeah, I can feel that combat nerf there, as well as those shots hit for about a total collective of 15 damage, usually hitting for a lot more. Maximo might be frustrated at that, but he does have a lot of mats and 3 elims going on to this stick circle rotation. We'll see if he can grab height as he 90s up, blocking off the competition. Very smart placements of floors as he moves up as well from tier to tier of height. He's going to start focusing down on the backside of Storm. That's instinct to a lot of good players at this moment now. 10 weeks of practice, you know exactly where to look when you're done rotating. Maximo now going up for that big call to take out this whole mid-ground there. Can they find shots on this newly builded brick now? We'll see if he can get into a better vantage point. Psych looks like he might have died to the Storm, or got eliminated to the Storm when these guys were moving in. He got a little bit of a damage tag on him there. Maximo doing a really good job of keeping a track and eye on everyone in the Storm circle or in the zone at the moment.
Yeah, and Jae Young actually doing a really great job of tarping beside Maximo, making sure that where they're walking right now, because they are an ultimate. At this point, they aren't really going to be getting anything right now. They need to do something at this point. There are still 16 players alive. They only have 5 eliminations between the two of them, which is great, but there is only one spot, Shai, so every point matters. These guys need to be fragging right now.
Absolutely, and pop-off games are always a thing as well, so you got to be playing the best you can on each game, and the best is good for Maximo as he gets a nice 3-tap off in the air, getting that elimination. A quick wall replace edit with pressure, a rift available, but he decides not to actually take the rift as well, holding height for his duo to come back down, and then possibly looking back up for the beam. Just high IQ plays here as white damage is on his enemies. Devi goes down, 60 hertz not being enough to let him see the right play. Jae Young moving around, 7 elims for this duo together. Still more people rifted up in the air. A gift from Devi there, that rift that just allowed these guys to get that high tier, once again taking out all those high ground mid tarps. Gibby and Temple now on that high mid tarp as well, moving in. Pookie, they've got so much healing and a rift on deck as well. How would you segment out using this stuff near the end of the game?
Well, at this point, what I would be doing, they're doing it perfectly. They should be popping minis and then using the chug splash there to get themselves each up as high as they possibly can. Each one of those are healing for 20 HP, and it does have that area of effect. So using that as soon as you can is going to be great. But I like to see that they are able to actually take out a player as well. So Jae Young does take a little bit of damage, but he is going to get the 50 siphon off of that. It will bring him back up to 200 HP. Maximo and Jae Young looking very strong right now, taking out another player, absolutely just bodying these players in this lobby.
You talk about Maximo, he's playing at the maximum potential at the moment from this high ground. Nevelak at the bottom with Pash. Looks like it's going to be a classic 2v2, but Jae Young has that momentum at the moment. Pash going to be looking for some shots, not being able to connect too much at the moment. Nevelak getting knocked down. Pash in a 1v1 now. Jae Young going for the finish. Both players actually going for the finishes for their respective HP. He's taking a lot of shield damage. Doesn't look like he has any more mats to use. Pash up top. Jae Young using that backup rift. Is it the right decision? We'll find out in just a moment. Any tree to land on, anything. Jae Young taking a lot of shots. Does he have a landing spot? 1 second left. The chug splashes coming in. Is it enough? Pash hit the storm. Oh my lord! Jae Young, what? The last second clutch.
Wow.
The chug splashes. The 3rd time we've seen it today, and probably the most clutch we've seen it as well, as he gets the top spot. Most IQ I've seen in a high ground hold ever from any region so far today.
Wow.
Holy moly guacamole.
Holy moly guacamole, indeed. That was absolutely...
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Hey, do you wanna play some PS4? No? Alright. Alright, see ya.
Hello, motherfucker. Hey, hi, how you doing?
What?
Hello,
Hello.
motherfucker. Hey, hi, how you
Hello.
doing? Okay, hello.
Hey, Aquanite. Jackson.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to play or NBA?
I'm playing Fortnite right now.
Huh?
I'm playing Fortnite right now.
What?
I am playing Fortnite right now.
Okay.
Gosh, are you deaf?
Big boy.
Alex. Wait, hold on.
They just wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry on my ball.
Hello. Alright, we got full squad. Hey, turn your mic up. Can't hear you.
How are you?